Hi, everyone. Welcome to the last week in January 2026. How's the month going? Has it flown by like it has for me? Oh, my goodness. It has been a wild ride the last couple weeks. I have a zillion things going on right now. I have taxes that I'm trying to figure out. I have Kabbalah coming online this fall, so I'm writing for it. I have a new priesthood group coming on board, and we have people adding to that class. Priesthood starts in March, so I've got people that are very interested, kind of decide whether they're going to join or not. So I have all that going on and communicating with them. I have a DNA class starting in February, and so these are the warriors that have just graduated this month, and they're going to be starting DNA Merkaba activations. So I have all of that going on, trying to schedule everything and do everything. Do you ever feel like you just don't have enough time? You know, a lot of people talk about don't say that you're busy, because if you're busy, you create that reality for yourself. Just say, I am full. I'm having a wonderful time. I'm really enjoying the process, because anytime we state that it's too much, that we're overwhelmed, that we've got too much going on, we create more of that. But we also tell our divine team, okay, she doesn't want any more. She doesn't want any more clients. She doesn't want any more business. She doesn't want any more people coming into her lives. And that is not my truth. That is not mine. So I'm going to hit cancel, 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 delete, 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 and say, I am very abundant. I am connecting to beautiful souls and getting an opportunity to really make connections and meet new people and get to welcome them into our spiritual community. So, if you haven't been to the center for quite a while, we're also noticing people that haven't been to the center in a couple of years now re-engaging, coming back in. This is a beautiful year to do that. The fire horse is going to really start pushing us in February. So it's really a good time to kind of reset your priorities, to really think about what's important to you. What do you want to create? What are you trying to create in your life for 2026? And hopefully that's feeling more empowered, feeling more abundant, loving yourself more, finding joy and happiness in everyday life experiences. If that's what your goal is for 2026, then come and join us. We have lots of classes, lots of events, a lot of things happening at the center to really provide people support and love and nurturing energy for your life and for your year. I knew that was coming. It is seasonal. I have these allergies almost all year round. Affects my voice, affects my breathing, all the stuff, just all the stuff that can happen. But let's get real. We're at the end of January. Believe it or not, we have zoomed through the month. And so January is all about new beginnings, new starts. So, what are some of the new things that you have brought in this month? What are some of the new experiences that you've had this month? I was thinking about this last night. Like, what are some of the new things that I have created or that I'm working on or that is new for me? And one of the new things is I see lots of people that create a holiday tree for year round, like for Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day and for this day and that day. And I've always thought that was pretty cool because I'm very much a holiday person and I absolutely love the holidays. But I really didn't want to do it with my big tree, right? Because it's big and it's bulky and it takes up a lot of room. But I really wanted to have that holiday energy throughout the year. That I love looking at my Christmas lights. I love decorating the tree. I love looking at it every evening. So I sat with my husband and said, I want a holiday tree. We're going to try this. There was a tree at the center in Gaia that nobody used, always threw it in the corner. And I thought, I'll bring that home and see if I can make that work. Well, I made it too top heavy because I love ornaments. And so then it's trying to fall off the table. And I'm like, okay, that's not going to work. It's not very stable. So then I had to go buy a tree. And I was like, well, I really want a white tree because I want the holiday decorations to really stand out. So I got a little 3.5, 4 foot tree and a table. And now I'm waiting for my pink lights because they've been delayed in shipping. And all of that stuff. But I'm very, very excited to decorate my Valentine's tree. And hopefully the lights come today. And if they do, I'll show you a picture of my beautiful holiday Valentine's tree. So that's one of the new things that I've brought in for this year in 2026 in January. We've also gotten really great enjoyment over watching the squirrels and birds at our feeders this year. We've never done that. This seems like a big process, but we really enjoy watching them and hearing them chirp outside the window and all the joy they get. We've been putting out little walnuts and little peanuts, and the bigger birds take the peanuts, and the squirrels, of course, are stashing away the peanuts in the shell. And then the walnuts, we have not caught anyone carrying the walnuts away, but we really want to see them carry the walnuts away. We've learned that squirrels eat from like early in the morning to about 10 o'clock, and then you don't see them for the rest of the day. But the birds keep coming, and we're enjoying that process. So that's something new that we haven't experienced before in the past. And me stepping into my animal totem for the year, the squirrel, has been a new process for me. My sacred candles, we burn candles every month with our intentions, and those that take sacred candles, that candle's been gone for a couple weeks. I haven't had one to burn, but soon this weekend, we're going to step into February 1st. So I'll be able to pull out my February candle. For those that are keeping track of your cards, my year this year is the Magician, and my month was the Tower in New Beginnings. So I'm really changing it up on how I start things and new beginnings. I'm really putting in thought to what I want to create and what I want to start, and really putting solid intentions this year into what I am doing. Now, those of you that have been watching and listening to these videos, I want to thank you personally for doing that. I find it very fascinating because as students come to class or clients come in, or we have a fair and we have visitors, they always mention things that I'm talking about in my videos, which tells me you're watching and you're listening. I would love it if you're watching and listening that you would just like or love the video, that you would put a comment on there, share your perspective on anything that I'm talking about. I just like to know that you're out there really still engaging in what I'm doing. It makes me really happy to see people out there liking and commenting. I know the world is really difficult right now, and we're having lots of time with lots of chaos and conflict out there. I send love and light and healing to everyone listening. I know that your heart may be really heavy. The real purpose of this time period is for us to hold a loving space for the collective consciousness. So, whatever that looks like to you, saying prayers or just holding a really sacred space for all the people that you love, asking the angels to help us find balance in our world of chaos, letting them help us find peace here, letting us shift our own perspectives, because really the only people we have control over is ourselves. We can only control how we react and how we move through certain things. So I wish you all the love and light. Know that I'm sending you loving energy today. Have a sacred and magical week.